Hey everybody, welcome to the second episode of Life of Jacob. Sorry we haven't been doing an intro. Sorry we haven't been doing an episode in a while. But today's topic is just about where have I been on this podcast and why I've been gone. Let's do this. So, where have I been on this podcast? I just paused on this podcast and completely forgot about it. And I haven't really been active on the podcast for a while. But now, I am back active on this podcast. And yeah, it's amazing. Now, we're going to be here for just a few minutes explaining why. We're just going to be talking about Jeopardy Labs and how I haven't been doing it and what's been happening. So I joined a basketball team for Greer First Baptist. And I do not I like the basketball team, but at practice today I got hit in the head by a ball. I'm not kidding, I actually got hit in the head. Bro. I mean, this shoe is so small. I don't know if this fits me anymore. It's a Skechers. But this is a great podcast to do. It's thrilling. We will have a podcast airing every 2 weeks. So this is from now on. Every 2 weeks is when a new podcast is going to air. So today's podcast is December 19th, I believe. Then we're going to be moving on. So our next podcast won't be until January. That's when our next podcast will be January. It'll be about Happy New Year and stuff. But that's what will happen for the podcast updates. Now, the last time that we did this podcast, it was during summer. I'm now in middle school, and it has been going great so far. Although I lost my other IDE and I cannot find it. And hopefully I find it soon. Because I want to find it. And I want to tell y'all that in a few weeks we might have a special guest. We actually might have a special guest coming on the podcast. We're not going to reveal who it is too soon. But all we know is that we're going to have a special guest on our podcast. Now, this podcast isn't going to be very long. It's probably going to be around 10 minutes long. It's probably going to be around 10 minutes long. The other one that we had was 16 minutes long. But this one is not 16 minutes. My grandma hates cats. I'm not joking, bro. I'm not joking. So our podcast is gonna be I don't know how many episodes we're gonna have. But we're planning on having a lot. Yeah? I'm making a video.
I'm trying. got my clothes.
My brother ruins my videos all the time, so I have to redo them. I'm not redoing this one. This one's actually going to be the real deal.
Okay. Bring it over here.
We only have a few minutes left of this episode.
Huh?
We're planning on being here for about a few more minutes, and then, so remember, we're going to have an episode every 2 weeks, because I haven't been active on this podcast since, I think, June. But I will be happy to be starting up this podcast again, and we'll have a lot of episodes, too. Next time we have our podcast, I'm probably going to talk about what I got for Christmas. And about how, 2025 was. And the pros and cons of 2025. The pros and cons of 2025 will actually be 2 weeks after our next podcast. And we haven't even... And I cannot wait for Christmas, because Christmas is coming up on Thursday. And yeah, hopefully we win our basketball game tomorrow. We have a basketball game tomorrow. It's in Travelers Rest. Even though we play for Greer, not no Travelers Rest.
No, that's just because it's the district area.
Yeah. I see my old backpack from last year. From 5th grade, but...
Now I'm going to come back up in here.
But yeah. You coming back?
You need to hurry up.
I know. It's at 40%. So, yeah. So, we're probably going to be here for 3 more minutes. And then the podcast will end. And we can, have... And then we'll have our 2 weekly episode done for this week. Now, the last episode I did was YouTube is rude. Don't mind me. It is also kind of cringe. But why? I'm only 11 years old. I need to 6'7". Remember how when we all had a childhood and we spent it wasting on random nonsense? 6'7" is now random nonsense. I can't wait for the great meme reset to happen. Oh my god. And we've been here for 8 minutes now. We've got 2 minutes left before our usual ending podcast. Sometimes it can be longer than 10 minutes, but... And it can be below 10 minutes. I guess we'll go ahead and end. Thank you all for tuning in this episode of Life of Jacob. We will see you guys in 2 weeks for our next episode. Thank you for joining us.